What is up guys, welcome back to a new video. This is the Real Talk channel reporting the global issues that we are facing this very day. In my last video I came to the conclusion that prepping for a coronavirus pandemic is indeed recommended. This is not going to be a very long video, so I want to show you guys a sneak peek of what is happening right now to the world. People are panicking. They are shopping for supplies that can last them weeks or months. They saw what happened to the Chinese people when they got quarantined and they had no access to anything. I mean, some of them even got locked up into their own apartments. They couldn't get out and they couldn't buy anything. Some of them just simply died in their own freaking house. If a government cannot contain a full-blown pandemic, then it will take extreme measures to contain it. That is what happened in China. I mean, right now we are in the first phase of a full-blown pandemic mode. You can still go to grocery stores and buy the necessary supplies that you need, but to be honest, that window is closing and getting narrower every passing day. I mean, I've checked it myself. I went to a local grocery store and I've seen people with a full shopping cart buying supplies that can last them for a long time. People are taking notice and they are taking measures into their own hands. Alright guys, so I want to look at some numbers regarding the spread of the COVID-19, and afterwards I want to show you guys an interesting site that has pretty much summed up what you need if you want to stay at home during a coronavirus pandemic. Alright guys, so regarding the numbers, I want to look at the website called worldometers.info, which is keeping track at the official numbers which are confirmed by the governments. As of today, the confirmed cases globally of the coronavirus COVID-19 is at 92k.8, which is reaching the 100k very soon. Most of the cases are within China itself, but we know that the Chinese government has a tendency not to be so transparent, so they don't really share the factual numbers. So these are just, based on what they are publicizing. So the infection count is at 92k, which is almost 93k.8. The death rate is at 3k, which is also going to be 4k very soon because of the rapid spread of the virus. And we have 48k, which are supposedly recovered. These numbers, they never exactly explain how these people have died, how they got infected, and how they supposedly recovered. Was it really the COVID-19 which they had and then they recovered? It just doesn't make sense. A lot of things are just shady, and they keep on hiding stuff from the public. So going down, we see that the line of the chart is still going up. It's not really slowing down. Similar with the total death rates, and I know for a fact that these numbers are just very low, astronomically lower than the factual numbers. Going down, I want to take a look at the new cases as of today, March the 3rd, 2020. Again, in China, most of the cases, which is having a decline, they are supposedly getting more control of the further spread of the virus, which is why they have only 33 as of today. They used to have a lot of them, like 100 and above. South Korea is taking more control of the virus. They have only 6 as of today. But Italy, because it's really very recent what is happening in Italy and in Iran, these numbers are skyrocketing every freaking day. They're trying to combat the virus. They're doing their best to contain it. They're using all kind of quarantine measures. But something interesting in Iran, the total deaths is at 77, but this number does not really represent the factual numbers, because also the Iranian government is not really transparent to the world. Many people in Iran, if you read on Twitter, they are posting that a lot of people are just falling down, dropping like flies. Similar situations which have happened in China. So, I don't believe these numbers. I think they are much higher than what we are seeing right now. So going down, we see that there is a new death case in France, which makes it a total of 4. It's getting higher, and more countries are getting infected. This is also something interesting. It's a quote from someone who is working at the World Health Organization. It says, "I think the key learning from China is speed. It is all about speed. The faster you can find the cases, isolate the cases, and track their close contacts, the more successful you are going to be." Basically, it means quarantine everyone who you think might have the virus. That is crazy. These are really extreme measures. If they know for a fact that someone is infected, They're going to be looking at your friends, their whole family. Yeah, it's just radical measures that are going to be taken in order to contain the virus. So the site that I wanted to talk about is called OregonLive.com. It's an article written by Janet Eastman from the Oregonian, Oregon Live. Basically, it is about coronavirus quarantine kit, what you'll need at home. She's pretty much summing up everything that you need if you decide to stay at home during a pandemic, or during a period which the government tells you not to go outside. So basically they are summing up what you need if it comes to food, drinks, hygiene, medical supplies, gear that you need, healthy habits, the measures, preventive measures that you have to take in order to not get infected with the COVID-19. So, and what you have to do if you get sick, etc., etc. It's really interesting. It's just a couple of points, but it does give you an idea on what to do and what to buy and how much to buy, of course. So basically, when it comes to food, you can buy canned foods like soup, vegetables, fruit, other non-perishables, grains, pasta, rice, snacks, baby food, pet food. It all depends on you, how much you're going to buy, for how long, but it is an interesting look. Similar points when it comes to drinks. A 2-week supply of water if you don't drink tap water, and other hydrating beverages is recommended. So I do recommend this site. There are a couple of points which are really interesting, something to write down if you want to go to grocery stores and buy the necessary supplies in order for you to stay at home. Alright guys, so basically this is the site that I wanted you to see. I'm going to put the link below so you can check it out yourself. I'm not promoting this site. I came across of it when I was searching the internet, basically on what you need in order to stay at home. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Leave a comment, leave a like, be sure to subscribe, and let me know if you're going to prepare yourself in the upcoming days. See you later and peace out.